Victoria. My name is Victoria.
Victoria, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm in food sector, ma.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm in the food sector,
Food sector, okay, very good. No, now you are in food sector. Which location are you calling from? Are you Lagos, Abuja, or where?
From Lagos.
Lagos, okay, very good. So what are your key partners? If you are into food, we are looking at restaurant, right? Restaurants or catering at parties or how? So who are your key partners?
I'm an online food vendor.
Online food venture. So we are looking at your suppliers as your key partners. Who are those people that supply your material, your rice, your ingredients?
Okay. It's a fresh business. So for now, I don't really have people that come to supply to me. I go out to source for my materials I use.
Yes, where do you source for those material from? Wherever you get it from, those people that provide you those material are your key partners. Whether they supply you or you go to buy, they are your partners in this business. Because definitely if you are into food, you buy pepper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So which of the market do you go? Or you can say, oh, my key partners are pepper sellers in so markets. And you have them, you have their names, you have them ready.
Okay, ma'am.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
So your key resources are the acquiring, those that supply what you need. They are just your key partners. Have you gotten that? Even if you operate online, they won't eat online now. You need to go and deliver.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely you buy ingredients you are going to use to prepare the food and deliver. So those unseen people that supply you Maggi, pepper, meat, and so they are your key partners.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So any other sector apart from food, catering, and so.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Omoye.
Okay.
Omoye, I'm from Abuja.
Abuja, yes. You are welcome.
Okay, I'm into urban fashion.
Okay.
Okay, so my key partners are people that supply fabrics to me and tailoring materials like thread, gum stay, and all those things. And the person I buy fabric from, one of them is in Aba, another one is in Lagos.
Yes.
Then I get my tailoring materials, some of them here in Abuja.
Yes. So that's how to put up your business model canvas. So if you're asked to submit a BMC, because at the end of this training, you're going to also submit a business plan. It's part of the assignment you'll be doing. So when I say your key partners are those that supply you your material, the material you use in sewing your clothing. Those that supply you needles, then where are they? So you should be able to state them under your key partners. So is that taken?
Yes, ma, taking, ma. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so now key activity. Someone from food sector again. I want you to tell me key activities. What are those activities you carry out in order to give value for your product or your business? Key activities, another person from food industry or food sector. What are those activities you carry out?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My name is Janet Ajibade. I'm into food processing, specifically natural spices and herbs.
Okay.
The key activities we do is, after sourcing the local materials from our suppliers, we formulate, we blend and mix them, package them for sale. That's the key activity.
So that's your key activities. Very good. So when you are putting up your business model canvas, you state it under your key activities. This and this and this are what we do. All right. So any other person from fashion industry. So we are using food and fashion. So if you have somebody else that is in another industry that is not food and fashion, please let's also hear your own side of it. Fashion, someone in fashion, your key activities, can we hear so that others can learn too? Hello? Who am I?
Hello, good morning. My name is Bella Sophia.
Okay, welcome.
I'm into palm oil business.
Palm oil business, okay.
Yes, ma. Our key activities is sourcing palm fruit from the stalk, the tree. We harvest it directly from it as a bunch. Then we source the fruit one after the other. After sourcing the fruit, we process it to a steamer. We steam or we boil it. The steaming process has to do with the engine, but boiling is for the traditional method. So after that, we process it for extraction. We extract the water, then we now process it to the final oil texture. Then, but after that, we'll now can them into our jerry cans or packaging items. We have so that's how we do it.
Okay, so in another words, they can ask you, for those that will be applying for grants, they might say, what's your production process? So your production process is also your key activities, just like the palm person just mentioned, step by step on how they go into the palm oil processing. So that's your production process. That's also your key activities. Someone in fashion, you have your material, you have your cut, you have to cut the material, you have to, step by step sewing. That is what we mean by your key activity. So you have your key partners, you know where they are, you know how to get them, you know their contacts, then you know your key activities, you know your production process, then problem solving. When you decide, you know your problem, the problem you are solving, that will determine the value you are also giving out. These are under your key activities. What problem are you solving? Someone in palm oil, you can say, oh, we are solving nutritional benefits problem, you know, you are solving health problem, you are trying to avoid oil having been adulterated. So you are refining a pure oil so that it's not being adulterated. So you are solving health challenges. So you must determine, you must have a value that your business is giving out. So someone in fashion, can we just hear a value? What is your value proposition? What are you giving out? Someone from fashion, please. Fashion industry, what's your value? What will make me to come and patronize you when we have a lot of fashion designers out there?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Fadi Jolu Abomidamola.
All right.
I'm a fashion designer. I make
Yeah.
menswear exclusively.
Yeah, please go on.
So for value, I'm into a product actually, and it's African casual wears. And it's basically for men. For you to, actually for female, you have a lot of people going into casual wears, Ankara casual wears, or let me say African fabric casual wears for female. But for male, you actually have a few people doing that. And when it's actually something that it's trendy, something that it's catchy, something that is very casual, and something that can make them blend in, you would actually want to come to me, because my product is something that you would love to wear. It's something that it's actually going to make you blend in, make you unique, make you look different from the regulars.
Right. Thank you very much for that. So you've been able to identify your value. So it is that value that you are selling that will make customers keep patronizing you. So you are selling value. So any industry you have, there must be a value for that business you are doing. Okay. So the fourth block is customer relationship. What type of relationship does each of your customer, how do you relate with your customer in a nutshell? Is it by calling? After sales, do you send like okay, feedback? Do you send it to your customers? Do you call your customers to wish them happy birthday or end of the year? Do you send them message? So how do you relate with your customer? That's customer relationship. So you should be thinking, as I'm mentioning all this, let it be applicable to your business. Don't generalize it. Your own sector, in your own business, how do you relate to your customer? So someone else can answer that. Relationship with customer. We have the fourth block, customer relationship. So how do you get that done? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning once again. My name is Velo Sophia of Kwadke.
Yeah.
From my products, I do get in touch with my customer, most especially when we have the weather that is not pleasant for our sales. So I do keep them calm so that they should not be worried that that is how the weather used to make our sales goes down. But we promise everything will come back to normal. So it's due as a result of the weather. And giving them that impression, it keep them in business. It encourages them more not to feel discouraged about losing hope on the business.
Okay, thank you very much. So someone else, how do you relate? What relationship do you have with your customer? Is there a time you've sent cards to your customer? Thank you for patronizing us. I have someone that send me message every month. Happy new month, you know? So how do you do you send WhatsApp message to your customers? These are part of the customer relationship and must be in your business model canvas. So that's why I'm asking you, so that when you know what this is doing, you can also apply it to what you maybe you've not been doing that. You can also apply that to your own business. So that's why I'm asking questions. So sometimes what we hear will help us to remember faster. So any other person, food, fashion, any other industry?
Hello.
Yeah, good
Once
morning.
again. What I do after a purchase, I send a thank you for your patronage message to my customers. Then I wait for some days to ask for feedback. How do you see our product?
Okay.
Is it to your taste? If not, how do we improve ourselves? We need that feedback.
Okay.
Thank you. Then I also asked for their birthdays, wedding anniversary.
Okay.
So on those days, I remember to send them congratulatory messages. That's what I do in my customer relationship. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you very much. So, that means you need to get the data of your customers. So if you're sending birthday to your customers, it means you need to get their data when they are signing up to do business with you. Because most time, we don't even get their data. The thing is, once we have their phone number, okay, and you do the business and that's all. So we need to learn that art of customer relationship to build it. It will also help us in our business. Then we have another block. That's the 5th one, customer segment. Under customer segment in your business model canvas, who are your customers? Are they male? Are they female? Are they children? Are they adults? Are you serving corporate body, banks, blue chip organizations? Who are your, which segment do you belong to? So for fashion, do you have, like, are you serving everybody, general public, or you're only sewing for men, or you're sewing for both men and women? So who are your customers? So I also want response in that regard too. Customer segment. Yes, I'm waiting for your response. Hello.
On customers segment, most of my customer, since I'm dealing with palm oil, they are female.
Female.
So yes, ma. So they are mostly females. Some men too comes once in a while. They do purchase for their household, but majorly females do patronize, most especially when we are dealing with wholesalers. And we also have men in the business that do distribute, most especially men from the north that sell within the market. Like Kano now, we have men that do patronize us in large sales, like they keep storage. So these are people that sells in Yankura market and some other big markets in Kano, Meduguri and Co.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. So do you have a niche market you are providing for? Are you basing your food on only cancer patients or only diabetic patients? Do you have a niche market, or do you have a diversified customers? You should know, are you serving a mass market? So your product, is it for the mass market? You should know all this when you are writing your customer segment section of your business model canvas. Okay, yes, so let's go to key resources. Have you gotten that? Someone is saying, okay, so, writing a business model, I started that you have 9 blocks. If you want to put up a business model canvas, they are just in 9 blocks anywhere in the world. It's 9 blocks. But under those 9 blocks, they have different titles. And you need to understand what each of those 9 blocks stand for. And we've mentioned what, so I've mentioned 5. I want us to mention it before I move to the next one. So what's the first block that you should have in your business model canvas? Let me know if you are following. The first block.
Key partners.
Key partners. So who should
Key
be under?
partners.
Okay, key partners. So who are your key partners?
Our
Based on
supplier.
your own business. Your suppliers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now the second block is what?
Key activities.
Key activities. So what does
Madam,
that entail?
The activities that you put together to make your to supply to your customers.
To make that money that you want. Yes.
Yeah.
So the third one is what?
Value proposition.
Value proposition.
Yes. So under value proposition, what should that entail? What should that entail?
The
value
solution
Yes.
and the solution you are providing for your customers in order to meet their needs.
In order to give value, yes. So in order to give value, you are looking at your costs, you are looking at your accessibility, you are looking at the convenience, you are looking at the availability of the products. So it's not like when they ask you to supply, you are not there to supply. So you must give value in time of cost, because this same product, they can get it elsewhere. So what are you, what's your own cost of the products? You know, why should I come and buy it? Is it because it's cheap? Is it for quantity? Is it for quality? And so those are the value you must put in place for you to make that money you want. Business is all about profits. So because of that profit, we need to put some things in. Hello? Hello, can we hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the design
we can
of
hear
your
you.
product, your brand. Okay, very good. So who am I? I mentioned this at the beginning of the class. Who am I?
I am exceptional.
Thank you.
I am exceptional.
Yes, okay, exceptional. We are all exceptional. So yes, so
ma'am.
value entails your brand, your look, the design of your products, of your company, and the services you provide. So then let's move to the fourth block. What did I mention in the fourth block? Yeah, the fourth block. What's the fourth block? Customer relationship. So what should that entail?
How we relate with our customers, that's after their patronage. Do we like send them some messages, probably on their birthdays or during a new month? Do we wish them and the likes?
So that is it. Then the customer segments. Who are your target audience? What does that entail? As I explained before.
That's who are the people you want to sell to.
So are they people, do you have a niche market? Do you have are you selling to the mass market or a niche market? So you should know when you are writing your customer segment section of your business model canvas. So then the sixth one.
That's the key resources.
Key resources, yes. So what key resources do you value? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read this. What key resources? Oh, okay, yeah. So what key resources do you need? Somebody that is sewing, what do you need to help your business? Fashion.
Sewing machine.
Sewing machine. And what?
The materials like the fabrics.
Material, you need a space, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To put your machine, and so those are what you put down in your key resources. I remember a grant that was given out to some team I work with. They asked that, okay, what do you need? And what do you need is your key resources. So those that wrote that they need just 2 machines, they were given 2 machines. Meanwhile, some people wrote that they need an office space, they need industrial machines, they need generator, they need this and that. Everything they wrote as what they needed was gotten. Meanwhile, some people wrote just two machines. So that means it's been assumed that they have the space, they have generator, they have everything. It's just two machines that they needed to complete for the business to go on well. So you should be able to list all what you need. Those are the physical and the intellectual property. Do you need to register the business? Do you need to have a website? Do you need to have a copyright? Your human capacity development, do you need staff? How many staff do you need? How much do you need in terms of money? Is it that you need grant or you need loan? So all these are your key resources. You should be able to list them. Now, okay, how much will it cost you to establish this business? Okay, I'll need 5 million naira. Then when you are breaking down the 5 million into assets, you should be able to list them. So these are your key resources, and they must all be listed in your business model canvas. Okay, so your human, your legal person, HR, you might need the person, the revenue stream. Okay, so revenue stream, we're also looking at how money will come in to the business. So these are important aspects. Okay, so we go on to your channel of distribution. If you are into fashion, online business, how do you deliver your food? Do you have a bike? Do you have a logistic company that deliver for you? Do you use a taxi to deliver for you? Do you deliver by yourself? Or what channel do you use in delivering your businesses? Then also, we're also looking at advertising channel too. Do you have a space that, okay, even if you advertise, do you have a space that people can come in and check what you have? Or do you have online social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, and the likes, where people can check you and see what you are selling? So this should be included in your channels of distribution, channel of marketing, channel, how people want to reach you. Do you have a WhatsApp number on that on your line where people can call that, okay, we need so service? All these are your channel. Do you do radio jingle? Do you place your product in supermarkets? Do you go for exhibitions? These are also channel at which you can leverage on to sell your product. And all this must be included in your business model canvas. Channels of distribution, channels of sales through exhibition and the likes. You must have them. Then we are looking at cost structure. Okay, so if you are looking at cost structure, that's another building block of a business model canvas. Cost structure, how do you, okay. So how do you balance your business so that you don't go into shortage? You must be able to cut costs in terms of maybe generator, you're buying fuel. Now that fuel is not expensive. How is there another means at which you want to do it? Is there stable lights in your area? So you cut costs. How do you bring in maybe solar, usage of solar and so you must be able to cut costs. So this should be under your cost structure. So which activity are most expensive? How many staff do you have that helps you to achieve your goal? Maybe you have 10 staff and each of the 10 has a target of shirts they need to sew on daily basis. Okay, so you must be able to count it, cost structure, to structure your cost so that you are not running at loss. Okay, so trying to read from my slide here. Is your business more cost driven, lean cost structure, low price value, maximum automation, extensive outsourcing. You know, somebody reached out that they want to outsource, they want to recruit people, but they don't want to do the recruitment directly from their country. So they want to outsource it to somebody else to recruit for them. So is that cheaper for you? You need to think about it, that, okay, is it cheaper to recruit an agent, to get agent to recruit for you, or do you want to recruit for staff by yourself? You need to determine that, because it's all cost, it's all under cost. How much fuel do you consume in a month just to achieve to sew one clothes in a month? You need to calculate all this, and this aspect is very important. We'll get to that in business plan. It's talking about your financial plan, so we'll get to that when we move to the business plan section. So your cost structure must be well stated out. So we're also looking at fixed costs. We are looking at salaries, we are looking at rent, we are looking at utilities, and the variable costs, which are the economic of scale, economic of scope. So you need to look at all this. How much do you pay for rent every month? Do you have a house that you use for your business? How much utilities do you consume? You pay for NEPA bill, you pay for Loma bill, you pay for this, you pay for that. So how much internet you pay for internet? And so all those things has to be written down when you're putting up your own business model canvas. Because your business model canvas is what will help you to get your business plan in place. It's very important. Then your revenue stream, the last block is your revenue streams. How many products do you have? Okay, let's look at somebody from food sector. How many products do you have? Someone from food sector, food industry, how many products? Do you have different type of product? How many? Then how much?
I have, for my spices, I have 6 variants.
Okay.
And in different sizes, in bottles and in sachet. The bottles is 1.5,
Yeah.
while the sachet of 75 grams is 800.
So that means having different sizes, different prices, and different type of products. There is no how. If one particular product is not moving in market, there must be another one that you should have that will be moving well in market, so that the business will keep growing. So you should have different streams of income. Somebody in fashion line, you might not just be sewing. You can be running training, right? So that you earn income from training. You can also sell buttons, you can sell needles, and so. All right. So someone in fashion, can we just hear your different types of revenue income generation in that fashion line?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Abayomi Adebi.
Yeah.
I'm into fashion, so I also sell tailoring materials, different tailoring materials, the materials used in sewing, like doll face, zips. So, and I also make fascinators. So that's what I'm not.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So there must be different products, so that if, okay, for a 24 hours, we have 24 hours a day. Today alone, you did not sew. You should have something else you will sell in order to get money that day. 24 hours must not go without making money. That's what I'm saying. So there must be different types of revenue streams of income you are making. I'm not saying you are into tailoring, you jump into catering, no. But from that's your line of business, you must have different types of products you are selling to enable you to get your make that same money you want to make from your business. So now, okay, so I have the business model canvas You are meant to do your own because it's part of this course. I'm going to send it. So we have 15 minutes to quickly do this. Put up your own business model canvas because we are going to work on it. You are going to send it to me as an assignment. So you have 15 minutes of your time while the section is going on now to put up your own 9 blocks of business model canvas. Use your templates, get a template, 15 minutes and do it. And I want to get it. You are going to send it to me. We have 42 people online now, 41. So now let's go on to our business model canvas, just 15 minutes.
Okay, sorry, I'm coming to later. I'm actually in a meeting and I can't type. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't hear
I
that.
have to rush out to take this permission. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, you start. I'm giving you
Can you
15
hear me now?
minutes. I'm giving you 15 minutes to put up your own business model canvas before we move into the next class. Because I'm done with business model canvas. So yours is to now to do your own business model canvas using the templates that you have.
Sorry, ma, must it be in a slide like yours?
It mustn't be in a slide. I just want
I can
to
write
be
it inside my book, right?
Yes, inside your book, snap it and let me see. You know, you are sending it to my email. I'm giving you my email. You are sending it to my email while we are all here. It's a practical class. So while we are all here, 15 minutes, get your own business model canvas done. Snap it and forward it to my email. So I'll send my email to the chat now. So and I want to receive 41 minutes, 41 business model canvas from the class. So I'm putting up my email here. Send it here. We are online, so I'll get it.
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
Please, are we to snap the sketch we make, or we have to type it and send to your mail?
What I mean is that you had to do your own business model canvas based on what I have taught you, and you have the template.
Yeah.
So whatever means you want to use, either you want to use put it up in a slide, or you want to put it in a paper, just get it done and send it to my email. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be sure that what I'm teaching you, you are following, because this is a practical class. And once you are able to get this class, you will know it forever. Wherever you go to, you become business model canvas guru. So that's the essence of this class. I want you to get the best of it. And that's why I'm also giving you assignment after the class.
Please, Mark, can you explain the course structure again? Can you just shed some light on it, please?
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so the course structure, we are looking at how you are able to minimize overspending, like how you are able to reduce costs when you are producing. So the same generator that you use for 1 hour, how many, I'm picking somebody that is in fashion line now, for example, you sew shirts. How many shirts can you sew within 1 hour? How many staff do you need to be able to sew that shirt within 1 hour? You know, so that if you are spending 5,000 on generator for 1 hour, how many people do you need to get that money you need? So we are looking at how best you can reduce costs. So your rent, how much is it? If you are paying 1 million in a year, do you have a space that you can share with another person so that you are able to reduce costs. You won't be able to pay 1 million, rather than paying 1 million, you are paying like 500 because you share with another person. You know, we are looking at reducing costs. Then your utilities, your lights, your internet, you check around things that you can reduce, the cost that you can reduce from those spending. Then we're also looking at staff. Maybe your recruitment, you have been outsourcing people to recruit for you, and you feel that outsider recruiting staff for you, they charge you more. If you want to reduce costs from that, you take it upon yourself that, okay, you will recruit staff directly from your own organization instead of hiring another organization to recruit. So just look at the way you can, you know, minimize cost. That's what cost structures is talking about. All right.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, so I've put in my email on the chat. So I want to start receiving your business model canvas so I can review it and tell you what you need to get done and what you need to do well on that before we move to the next class, business plan.
Hello, moderator. Hello. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, and please, the model, you've taken the.
Okay.
It's no longer on the screen. Thank you.
It's no longer showing.
Yes, yes. It's now the business model canvas.
Which one do you mean?
I mean the task. The task that you gave us a few minutes ago is not showing.
Okay, I'm coming.
Thank you, ma.
I'm screen sharing. I'm still sharing my screen. It's there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. This model will be sent to you, but what I just want you to do yours and send to me, but I'll send this business model canvas templates to you. I'll send it through the admin to you, so you will have it. There's a template already made. All you just need to do is input what should be in those boxes. But for the sake of the class, I want you to do a quick one and submit to me.
Outline, mountain.
I've shared my email there, so you can send yours. Once you are done with that, send it to my email. So you have it, business model canvas. Hello, ma. Fine, oh, good morning. Fine, Darren. Once you have sent in your own, send the chart that you have sent it. I've not seen any email from anyone. So once you are done, let me know that you have sent in your own.
Yes, ma, we are working on it, ma. I'll send it soon.
All right. Hello, I'm waiting.
Don't worry, Mama. We're still working on it. We'll send it to you shortly.
All right.
Ma, I want to ask a question.
All right.
That's key resources. Can you shed some light on it again? The key resources.
Okay. Key resources, what do you have? What resources do you have? Do you have and do you need? Okay. So do you need a space or do you have it already? Do you need machines for sewing? Do you need to hire staff that will work for you or work with you? Do you need a lawyer as part of your team member, your intellectual property, your brand? Do you need a website? Okay, then in terms of capital, financial, do you need grants or do you need loan? Or do you have funds that your parents have given you to start the business? So you might not need funds. Some people have building, they have property, so they might not need property. So in your own case, is it like that? So what resources do you have and do you need? What do you require? Okay, you want to distribute. Do you need bike? Or do you need to register with a logistic company to help you distribute in case of delivering your services to customers? Do you already have your own bike or do you need to get a logistic company? So what you need and what you have already are all included in the key resources that will help you achieve your business growth. You might have a land, so you need a space, right? So your own might be say, okay, I just want some finance capital to put a structure on the land. So that's what we talk about, the key resources. How many staff do you need? 10, 2, 5 to help you achieve that number of production. Do you need cooking pots if you're a caterer? How many do you need? You know, those are the resources and it should be included. Is that gotten?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I've received from 2 people. I've received the email. Let me check their name. Rashida Ademola. Yeah. Then Atonda Okpayemi. That's 2. Right. Okay, so let me check. Keep partners. Yeah. Okay, very good.
Hello, ma.
Trademark.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please, I want to ask, what about those of us that we are in a place that we cannot write our assignment now? Do you have the privilege of submitting data in the day?
Okay, so this exercise is just for me to help you, check it out. But if you feel you are in a place that you can't write or do anything, not a problem. The template will still be shared to you all. But this one is just for me to guide you. I'm seeing some write-up here from, okay, the cost structure. You just stated machines and equipment. How do you want to, how does that minimize cost for you? So you didn't state it. You only listed machines and equipment. How? If you have the machine already, do you want to rent it so that maybe two people are using the same machine in order for you to reduce cost of servicing that machine? Are you getting it? Okay, you already have a space. The space is too much for you. Why don't you think of, oh, I want to rent it out. I want to co-share with somebody. That's what cost structure is talking about. How you can reduce the cost you are spending. If on a monthly basis, you are spending, let's say, okay, let me just speak small amount, 100,000 to service generator. What other means can you use in order not to spend that 100,000? Do you think using NEPA lights will be better? That's what cost structure is talking about. Okay, so let me check the name of the sender.
Hello, ma.
Yes.
Please, I can't find your mail in the
Okay,
chat
let me
section.
resend it then.
Section. Thank you.
Okay, someone else have sent. I'm coming. Sorry, I want to check. Oh. Yeah, Atonda. So note that cost structure, you didn't state it well. Okay, what I want to see in your cost structure is, okay, I spent, noting that, okay, in a month, we spent 100,000. What will you do to reduce that 100,000 to become 80,000? That is what cost structure is talking about, right? So can you then co-use your space so that if you're paying rent of 100,000, if you share with someone else, you are able to pay 50,000 at the end of the month. That is cost minimization. So get that right, Atonda. Ademola Rashidat. Yeah, that's for you. My email, again, I'm sending. I've sent it again, thejulliesplace@gmail.com. Can you see the email, thejulliesplace@gmail.com? Okay. Keutowa Sarat, I've seen yours. John Samuel, I've seen yours. Atonda Okpeyemi, I've seen yours. Rashidat Ademola, I've seen yours. So I will check to just tell you where you need to get it right. That's just the essence of this class. Han Ogunyomi, yes.
Sales of cakes.
Okay.
Sales.
Let me just check for
From
those that are sent to see.
Papi.
Yeah, so Rashidat, you've seen where you need to improve.
Sales
Then let me check the next person.
from what? 2000. Ṣé bí mo tiẹ̀ dé lálẹ́ àná.
Opeyemi Atonda, fish market. So we need to get, you see that we need to get this thing right.
Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
If you want to collect grants, I'm telling you how this thing works. If you are able to get your business model canvas structure, the template, you get it right, your business plan will also fall in place. Because template is the first, then your business plan is the second. Before you talk of applying for grants, those things has to be in place. So if you are not getting it, you might not be able to get funding. So that's why even if you submit business plan for some accelerator program, you might not be selected. Why? Because you didn't get some aspects of the questions right. So that's the essence of this template. Just do, even if it is 2 line, you are able to fill. Let me know that what I'm teaching you, you are following. So now looking at main activity, you say body and I'm not even seeing some handwriting. Buying and selling. Yes, buying and selling. How? What industry are you? So your business model canvas should be what, when anybody sees it, they should be able to understand what you're saying. Buying and selling, everybody buy and sell. If you're in fashion design, you buy and sell. But what activities do you do? Okay, I'm a fashion designer. First activity, I set up my office in place. Maybe you sweep. You know, those can be activity. You set up the office in place. You instruct the staff to go to the production room where they are meant to sew 50 shirts in a day. So on a daily basis, you set the table, you put the pressing iron or the cutting to cut the material. So you cut the material, you knit the material, then before you take it. So you didn't get this aspect, right? So you might need to check it again. That's Atonda. Okay.
Ma, just a quick one. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So for the customer segments, for someone that sews clothes, so my primary audience, like my target audience are the women. But at times the men come in to, you know, buy for their wives, maybe for ready to wear. So in that situation, in that case, what do I put as the customer segment? Should I just put women 100% or 70% of women, then 30%?
Do you sew for men?
I don't sew for men, I sew for women.
You sew for women. Yes,
women and
so
children, yes.
Your customer target, you don't sew for men, you only sew for women. So yes, because you sew for women, then your customers are women.
Okay.
Their husband can come and buy for you, from you, but you are not sewing for men. So men cannot just come and buy for themselves. They can only buy for their wife. So look at it. You are sewing for women. Either a man come and buy or a woman come and buy. But at the end of the day, who will wear it? Women. So your aim is just to beautify a woman, not a man. So man is not your target audience. Your target audience are women. But anybody can buy it, right?
Okay.
A man can buy for his wife. But because you are not sewing for a man, so you can't say a man is your customer target. But money can come from a man, oh please.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Because you are not sewing for them. So you can't base all your work to be for man and for woman. No. But the money can come from anywhere. Just come and buy. But the thing is, this one is a female stuff. So if I'm running for if I'm running a training for a woman, for women program now, for instance, a man or husband can sponsor that woman, can come for that training, right? But my training is for women only. But the money will come basically from the husband.
Oh, yes.
So get it right, right?
Yes.
So if they say, who are your target audience? Because of that, don't confuse yourself. Women are your target audience.
For the customer relationship, how do we feel that?
Yeah, your customer relationship means the birthday, the calls, the after sales relationship. Do you call them that, oh, how is the top? Is it fitting? Is it falling on your neck? Is it rightly placed? Do you like it? You know, some customers, after sewing clothes, it also happened to me, you know, because the customer is my friend. I don't like what she sold. I don't like that cloth. But because she's my friend, I just say it's fine. But within me, I did not wear that cloth. I had to give it out. Do you know why? That customer had not satisfied me. So that is the essence of feedback. When you go again, fine, do you like that clothes? Please just tell me the truth. Is it okay? You know, it will also help you in adjusting yourself. That's the essence of relationship. Because most customers will say, hey, okay. It's not, I don't like it. They won't wear it. They will just go and dump it. Then the one next time, they will not come to you. So relationship, the closer you are to them, that is when they'll be able to open up to you that, that clothes you made for me, I don't really like it though. But well, if they can come back, then they like you. But if they did not come back, they don't like it. That's the way it is. So it's the essence of building relationships for them to come back. We want money now, Abby. So you have to get to that level of getting them to come back. It's not one sale. Let them keep coming back. Let them keep coming back. That's the essence of building a relationship. Yeah, I've received from Felix, Kingsley, Olufunke, Ijoma, and Ogunyomi. Yeah, thank you. So I'll check it and just quickly tell you what you need to improve before we move to our business plan. Yeah, so business model Canvas classroom we end by 12. So I'm still okay. So by 12, we'll go for break before we come back for the business plan. John Samuel, yes, I've seen yours. Kita Farm. Kita Farm, let me see. Okay, your key partners, tractor operators. Okay. Fertilizer producers, okay. Agro-allied producers and retailers, planter, very good. Your key activities, we are engaged in farming of rice. Yes, so these are activities. This is on a daily basis when you get to your farm. That's what I'm saying. That should be your activity. Okay, we engage in farming of rice and beans. We farm with tractors, then engage locals for planting. You know, these are step-by-step activities. This is also what we call production process. Very good. But it's just 2 you did though. Where are the other? Nothing else. Only 2. So you didn't get. So if I'm to fund you with just 2 blocks, you won't get my money. This is business model Canvas is a 9 blocks. So if you are not giving me that 9 blocks, you won't get anything. Right? So work on the rest. Kewu Towa, let me check.
Sorry, ma, please, can you help us with the email?
Okay. Kewu Towa, revenue streams, looks of product. Resume from soldiers. You didn't get it. The revenue streams, we are talking about what do you sell to get to make money? What do you sell in on a daily basis to make money? That's what revenue stream is. How many products do you have? Like the woman that mentioned that she has different type of spices. So, that is what revenue streams of income is talking about. How many products you sell, you train, you sew. You know, these are revenue streams of different types of income. So if you are not sewing, you are training. If you are not training, you are selling. That's what revenue streams of income is. So that money is just coming from different angles. You know, at the end of the day, you get a lot. Okay, somebody bought so number of threads. Somebody bought so number of material. That's what we mean by revenue income. So you need to work on that again. You didn't get it right. That's for Sarat. So go and redo that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ogunyomi, let me check. Oh, wow, this is good. Business name, Lavender Care. Okay. Your key partners. Lavender Care is an integrated postpartum care platform. You know, this is a niche. Reading the overview already, I already understand what you are into. So this is a very good one. Lavender Care is an integrated postpartum care platform. You get it. This is how your business model canvas should look. Anybody that sees it should understand what you are talking about. Your key partners, local hospitals, betting center, are very good. Certified location consultant, very good. Your key activities, developing and maintaining, very good. Value proposition. So you see what I mean? So it's very straightforward. With this alone, if we are looking at those that we want to fund based on their business model canvas, I will just pick this one. Very good. Well done. Website, Han Ogunyomi, this is well done.
Thank you, ma.
Then Ijoma Nwokocha, let me check. Yeah. I'm trying to check for Ijoma Nwokocha. What's happening? I'm saying that. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Felix. Okay, so Felix, which sector are you? You mentioned key partners, generator companies, telecommunication, electrical and electronic, then your activity. So which company exactly? Because your value proposition is say you give 24/7 power supply. So where do you work? Are you NEPA? Are you solar? You know, if you are giving value 24/7 power supply, so which industry is that? Felix, if you are there, please. Okay. If you are not there, let me move on to.
I've submitted my own too.
Hello, ma.
Yes. Mamuska food business.
Yes, thank you.
It's not clear. It's not clear. Yes. So I
I've
can't
also
even read
submitted
what you
my
wrote.
to Bello Safia. I've
Do
submitted.
I resend it again?
Ma
No,
Felix is here.
I will send the template. So the templates you work on the template and submit that at the end of the class today. But this is just to help me give you a clue. Then this person too, yours is not clear. I can't read what you sent. Kingsley, fine. Yours is not clear too. So Felix, which industry are you? Okay, so if you are not there, let me look at Ijoma.
Felix is here.
Okay, so which industry are you? Because I seems no, if
Here,
you say value, that's a concern for me. Value 24-hour time. Are you NEPA? Are you a NEPA official or do you run? You know, I just want to understand.
we construct homemade
Based on
inverters.
you said
Hello, ma.
what?
We construct homemade inverters, power supply.
You know, so that's what I want to understand. Because based on what you stated, I'm looking at electricity supply, but which of it, I don't know. So now that you've stated it, I can understand now. So point to note, when you are submitting your business model canvas or business plan, let it be clear so that once it is being read or cited, anybody can know what industry you belong. So Farm Heaven International Limited, this is a network. So let me see. Your key partners, smallholders, farmers. Okay, then key activities, processing dry pap. You know, this is just it. Let it be clear and straightforward. You don't need to put many things. Two, three lines, and you get it right. Key activities, processing dry pap powder, value, product fortified. Very good. Well done. Farm Haven. Very good job. Idowu Awotunde. Let me see.
I've submitted my to Bello Safia.
Bello Safia. Idowu Awotunde, I can't see what you wrote. So I will send the templates. You will use, everybody will get the template. So you work on, you work using that. Okay, let me see. Mary, key partners, fabric vendors. Okay. Your key activities, pattern drafting. Yes, very good. Value proposition, prompt delivery. Yes. So these are what should be stated when you are writing your business model canvas. Very simple and straightforward. You don't have to put much thing. Safia Bello. Let me check. Cost structure. My business is highly cost driven. Okay, based on the following assets. Okay, so how do you cut costs from your land? Safia Bello. How do you cut costs? I'm seeing what you wrote here, but it's still not resonating. You said cost structure. Your business is highly cost driven. In what sense? Okay, if you are spending normally, maybe before you join this class, you spent 100,000 on a monthly basis for rent. How do you intend to minimize it after this class? Simple. That is what I'm saying. And that is what we help you. Say, Fiat, you need to rework on that. So I will send the template to you, or you will use that. Eisen Spring. Let me check. Eisen Spring business model cover kids partner, flower vendors from Ikotu, very good. Key activities, missing baking ingredient. Okay, delivery. Process 2, baking the cake. Good. Process 3, frosting, designing. Okay. Value, solve the issue of obesity. Yes. Incorporating ingredient data. Okay. Okay. Customer relationship, get the contact of all our customers, sending them health, nutritional. This is a good one. Sending them health, nutritional benefit. Well done. Okay. Customer segment, people within this age bracket, 18 to 60. Parents, young adult. You know, this is it. Then key resources, workspace, industrial oven. Yeah, if you are able to explain what you need, like she stated, the industrial oven, industrial mixer, workspace, baking pans. So if I want to provide a grant with this, I know that, oh, okay, these are what and what she needs. So we can also look at that in getting us the cost structure, bulk purchase. Yes. So bulk purchase, because you want to minimize your cost, you buy in bulk. For caterers, you can buy your beef. You join, you ask. I know I belong to a group that if they are buying and sharing, so you can share the cow, you share it and buy it. So that will help you to reduce cost. That's a good one, Eniola. Well done. Then Kingsley, let me see. You resent? Did you just resent yours? Okay, nothing, no attachment. My aim is to put an online presence in the electronic set. Okay. So get it. A business model canvas has 9 blocks. So whatever business model canvas you are submitting, that is not, those 9 blocks are not included, is not a business model canvas. Please get that. Business name, Afrophilic Fashion Hub. Okay, key partners, fashion stores and materials good. Key resources, only a manual machine. I still need industrial weaving. Okay. Highly furnished shop. Okay. So yes, value, we have any design we give our customers to choose from. Less. Okay. Customer relationship, at least every month. Okay. So to women. Okay. Channel on phone call, customer structure, more staffs. And yeah, well done, Ho. At least this has given me hope that I have people following my class. So business model Canva, business name K Fit Stitches. Okay. K Fit Stitches. I hope you are listening. K Fit Stitches. I hope you are listening. Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Oh,
hello,
okay.
Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, please,
Hello,
ma.
hello.
Yes, ma. Sorry, ma. Can I
Yes.
talk, please?
Okay.
I'm just joining the class now because of network. I don't know. I'm lost, ma. I don't. How can you help me, ma?
Okay, so can we get someone in the class that can share with him what we have learned so far? Just briefly. Hello? Where are the class people? Where are you all? Can anybody share with Adeyinka Taiwo? Just brief discussion. Say what we have learned so far. Let me know that I have people who are following me.
Okay, ma. So you have explained business model Canva, and you said it
Okay.
has 9 blocks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have the first to be key partners, which are our suppliers, like our major suppliers, and the key activities, that is the procedures, like the steps that the business person takes to get the product ready for to be delivered to the customers. And we also have value
Yeah.
proposition, the third one, that is what solution are you trying to solve? What solution are you trying to profile? And then we have the fourth one, customer relationship. How do you build should I say a lasting relationship with your customers? Like how do you do your follow-up? How do you, yes, basically, how do you relate with them? And we have the fifth one, customer segment, that is who are your target audience. And then we have key resources. That's then you can divide them into two. That is the resources you have on ground and the ones that you need to get, the ones that you need. So we also have channel of distribution. That's how do you get the product to your market people, like your audience. How do you deliver it? We also have the cost structure. That's the eighth one. How do you intend to minimize cost? How do you intend to save cost? And the ninth one, which is the revenue streams. So where do you what are the things that you sell? What are your products that brings money in for you? I think
All right.
that's
Thank
yeah.
you very much, Eniola. So Taiwo, did you get that? Hello, Taiwo.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Thank you,
Yes.
ma.
So the next thing is I asked everybody to send in their business model Canva. Let me see if they really understand what I've been saying. So you are meant to send in your own business model Canvas to the email I shared. I've already shared it on the group chat. So go and check for the email. Send your own business model Canvas for me to also go through to see if I can tell you what you need to do more, or if you are really done it well. So that's what I'm doing now, checking out for people to see where they need to correct, what they need to correct, and what they need to do better or to improve. That's it. So so far I have received many, and yeah. Okay, so who is this? Temitope Isaac, K Fit Stitches. Are you there? K Fit Stitches, are you there? Temitope Isaac. All right, so that's that for now. So any question on business model Canvas before we go on break? So when we come back from break, we'll go into business plan. Any questions so far from the business model Canvas?
So, sorry, are we going to get a feedback on, like, for those people that you've not reviewed their class
Yeah,
work?
those that I've just reviewed there, I'm just telling you what you need to do. So I'm going to send the business model Canvas template. There is a template that needs to be used.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to send the template to the admin of the program. So I'm sure she will share it to the general class. So everybody, you then need to work using that template to submit a proper assignment after this class, business model Canvas assignment, using the template I'll be sending. So in 10 minutes time before 12, any question? So we'll be going on break and come back after
Yes, ma.
12. Yeah. Temitope
I'm going
Isaac. Yeah, go on.
Yes, ma. I'm yet to get the mail that will send my business canvas to.
I didn't get that.
I didn't have the mail. I will send the business, my own business.
Okay, let me send the email again.
All right.
The Julie's place. I don't know. It's like network. The Julie's place is the email. Hello, Taiwo. Can you get that? The Julie's place.
Hello, ma.
Julie's place. The Julie's place.
I barely.
I'm trying to send it in, but it's not dropping.
The what, ma?
Then Julie's. My name is Julie. Then Julie's place.
Okay, I've seen it, ma. It has popped up.
It's not dropping. I think it's a network. I've tried to.
The Julie's.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Julie's place at gmail.com.
Drop
Just
it.
send in your own
I'll
business.
drop it on the chat box for him.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so any other question before we go for break on business model canvas? Question.
Hello, ma. Good morning,
Yeah.
ma. Okay, I sent my own. Yes, ma. I sent my own to your email, but I yet to actually review.
I didn't see it. Let me check again.
Though I joined the class late. I sent from Utes Eric. I joined the class late, so I just wrote something.
Let me check for Genetega. I've not seen.
Utes Eric. The email came from Utes Eric. OTES.
Henry. Okay, let me check.
Eric. OTESERIC.
I'm checking. I'm on the email. So anybody that sent that have not commented, let me know.
Please, ma'am, you haven't commented on mine. Mine is from Okonta Victoria at gmail.com.
Okonta Victoria.
Yes.
Let me check. Henry, I didn't see. I've not seen your email, Henry.
OTES, OTESERIC. OTES.
I didn't see that.
It has gone. No, it showed deliver. Eric, okay. It just dropped now. Okay, business name. Tebasket, we produce and sell motivational water. Gallon that is BPA free. Motivational water. You notice that most people don't have it. Really? A bottle that is timely, which reminds you of when to drink water with the help of your phone. Oh, wow. This is nice. Key partners. Key partners, manufacturers from China, gyms, offices. Okay. So they are the one that supply you the bottles. Also, I've seen your Yes, ma. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. The people that supply me are the manufacturers from China. I produce it. I give them the specification, then they produce the design and everything.
Okay, so you buy from China.
Yes, I produce it. So I draw the design and everything.
Yeah, and they supply you back.
Yes.
So gym office, gyms, how did they come in as a partner?
Oh, okay, partner. Like, so once they come, I distribute to them.
And so they are not you. They don't supply you. You sell to them.
Okay. Noted. I'll remove it from there. I was just in a rush because I came late. I needed you to help me.
So then offices. So you can put them under your customer segment.
Okay, ma. All right.
Yeah. So Jim, if you are selling to anybody you are selling to are your audience, are your customer, are your target customers.
Okay, ma.
So like you get from China, they are your manufacturer, good. But gym and offices, you are selling to those people. So they are not your key partners. They are your target audience.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, so key activities: produce the water bottles, ship them here, okay, and do advert to sell, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Value, we provide quality water bottles that they can travel. Oh, good. Yeah, so you get it. Customer relationship, we call our customer to ask them if the water has gotten, yeah. Revenue stream, selling of the motivational water bottle. Trade fair, gyms, exhibition, So revenue stream is not selling at exhibition. Revenue stream is you make income from sales. So if you are saying selling at trade fair, gym, those are your channels of distribution.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes,
channel of distribution, we sell through trade fair, we sell through gym, through exhibition, and so they are your channel of distribution, channel of sales. So they are not your revenue streams. Under your revenue stream, you say, okay, fine. You have 5 products. Number 1, motivational water bottle. You make income from that one. You also make income if you go to exhibition. Are you getting the difference now?
Yes,
so that you don't get it wrong.
Okay,
then the cost structure, exchange rate and shipping rate, you try to reduce costs from those ones. Is okay. By producing a large quantity, you are reducing costs. That's a good one. Then your customer segment, everyone. Okay. See, this is a customer segment. You say everyone. Then you now say, but focusing on offices and gym. And so you can just say mass market.
Okay, ma.
All right.
Yes, ma.
Mass market. So mass market is anywhere, anybody, wherever you are in Nigeria, you are abroad. It's a mass market. Everybody needs water. So it's a mass market. You don't have a niche. You don't have some specific people that they say you don't be drinking water. So you don't have any. Everybody drink water. So you have the customers everywhere.
Okay, ma.
Hello, can you hear me? I think the
yes,
network
ma.
is
Yes,
fluctuating.
Yes,
okay,
ma,
so your key resources, your production machine, your printing machine. Yeah, so very good. Let me look at Victoria Williams.
Okay, thank you, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
You're welcome. So Victoria Williams.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. I'm here, ma.
Yeah, I'm trying to check. Okay, so I think the network is not making it open. So Victoria William, your key partners. Who are your key partners? Okay, your key partners. No, I'm not seeing what you wrote. So I will send the template so that you can get, everybody can then work using the template. All right, so we are going for break. It's 12 already. So we'll be going for a break and come back by 12:15. All right, 12:15. So I want to see you all by 12:15 so we can continue with the business plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So see you all by 12:15. Any question from anybody again?
Hello,
Yes, I
ma.
have a question.
Okay, please go on.
Okay, you said this BMC, that is business model canvas, is one of the things that you must have worked on before you pitch for a grant.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So I want to ask if that is it. So is it that you write it inside a paper to present? Like, how do you present it to this?
Okay, let me just tell you how it works.
Okay, thank you,
We are all
ma'am.
business. Okay, so we are all business people. Your business model canvas is what you should have already as a business person. Then now, business model canvas is the foundation to business plan. Everything must align. If you already have the BMC, the next thing to have is your business plan. So these are just documents that are already, that you have ready as a business person. So if you are going to pitch for a grant or to pitch for money or anything, it's not that you are going to start reading your business model canvas for people. It has to show in the grant application. So in grant application, they might ask you that what are your key activities when you are filling the application for the grant. All you need to know is just to go back to that your BMC, copy what you do on a daily basis and fix it in the grant application form. That's just what you need. So nobody's asking you that come and read your
or submit your BMC.
Or submit your business model canvas.
Okay.
The only thing is that once you have it, the call for grant is usually different, but there's no how it will be different. All the questions they will be asked will fall on the 9 blocks.
Okay.
Yes. If you're asked collecting money, free money, that is grant. Questions will come from the BMC. So the question might be, what are your production process? You know, we talk about your key activities in business model canvas. So
yes,
in grant, you can say your production process. So in grant also, instead of them asking that, what are your channel of this, who are your audience? They can say, who are your audience? Meanwhile, in BMC, we are saying, who do you serve? Your customer segment. So if you see who are your audience, you should know that they are talking about your customer. It's just changing the English, but it's the same thing. So, but once you have it, you won't fret. You know that you have this document ready. All you just need is just copy and paste and submit. Because if you're applying for any funding, be it through accelerator, Tony Elimelu, whatever, they will ask all these questions will come out. And you know how application of grant is. You have to write, just like we are learning now, you write it and submit. That's just it. So nobody will ask you to come and read your business model canvas. They won't even say submit your business model canvas. They will ask you to state it. It will be stated in your grant application. That's the way it works.
Okay. Thank you, ma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma. Hello, ma.
Good afternoon. We are already on
yes,
break.
Okay. I know. No, but please, some of us, we joined in late and we missed some part of the class. So I don't know, probably you can just help us go through the 9 pillars. I think I joined at the 7th, key resources. I missed the first 6. I don't know if you can just help us just brush through it again.
Okay. So do we have any other person in this category?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I just sent in my own business model canvas.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
No.
Okay,
No.
let me share. I'm trying to, okay. Okay, so the business, sorry, I think I want to bring out the screen. Yeah, so the business model canvas has 9 blocks, and all the 9 blocks must be included in it. If you have been asked to submit a business model canvas at any time, you must have these 9 blocks in place. And we looked at the key partners, we look at your key activities, we looked at your value proposition, your customer relationship, your customer segments, key resources, channels, cost structure, and your revenue streams. So under your key partners, who are those? We learned that who are those suppliers who are supplying you what you use to run your business on a daily basis. If you are into food, who are those supplying you the flour, the rice, the pepper? If you are into fashion, who are those supplying the material you use in sewing that's your clothes? So those are your key partners. Then where are they? Are they in Lagos? Are they from China, like the other lady said? So how do you get them? So you should identify your key partners. Then key activities on a daily basis. How do you do? What do you do? That's your production process. We are looking at production process as your key activities. What do you do on a daily basis to achieve your aim? Are you following?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, so who am I? Who am I?
Hello. I don't know what you mean by that question. No.
Exceptional. You have forgotten. I am exceptional.
Okay. I am exceptional.
Who am I?
I am exceptional.
So I want to hear that echo. It's a slogan I use to know that you are following me. So who am I?
I am exceptional.
Very good. We are all exceptional. So I've mentioned the key partner, the key activities, then the value. What value do you give? You know, like if you are submitting a grant proposal, instead of them asking you key activity, they say, what problem do you solve? That's how it's come from grants. They say, what problem do you solve? What medium do you use in solving this problem? So then what value are you giving? Is it prompt delivery? Is it you are giving value for money that is from your niche, you are providing nutritional benefit food? You know, what value are you giving? What problem are you solving?
Hello, ma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, ma, you're not sharing your screen again. Is that your screen is not off? Okay. Let me call. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Let me see. Let me. Okay. Okay. Can you see it now?
Very much.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see your screen.
Yes, so that is it. We mentioned key partners, your key activities, the value you give. What value do you deliver to your customer? Do you give them satisfaction? Do you make them come again? You know, when they are satisfied, they want to come back and patronize you. So how are you helping them solve their problem? Like someone who is making a shoe. Okay, for instance, a customer walk into your place and you make a shoe and you are into shoe cobbler and the customer is complaining that my problem is, oh, I can't find my size in the market because I have a long leg. So because of that, I hardly find my sizes. So what should you do? From the pain of that customer, you should be able to give him again as a return. That means you check out his pain. He has complained that he's not finding his size in the market. And you that is a shoe cobbler, what do you think you should do to provide solution for that particular customer? So you look at providing value from the customer pain to give them again at the end of the day. So value, what value are you giving to that customer that will make that customer to come back? So what customer relationship do you have? What relationship do you have with your customer? The next one, we are looking at customer relationship. How do you keep them coming back to patronize you? So relationship that you build, is it monthly? Do you send them monthly text message? Do you greet them for their birthday, end of the year? Do you send them gifts occasionally? And so we are looking at relationship in this area. Then customer segment, who are you serving? Who are your customers? Who patronize you? So this you are looking at, do you have a niche market? Do you have the mass market? Is your product a friendly one? Is your product, does it serve some particular people, maybe a diabetic people alone, or you are sewing for men alone, or you are delivering service to women cluster alone? So you should be able to determine your customer segment. Where are they? Then maybe they are bankers. If you are making suits, where are they? Do you get them from the bank? Do you get the blue chip workers? And so mass market, niche market, you should be able to determine who your product, who you are serving. So then key resources, what do you have in place that will help your business? Do you have the facility? Do you have the internet, or do you need internet? How many staff do you need to help you get to that your desired aim? How do you recruit them? And so do you need a website, your copyright, your trademark? Do you need to register that your business? You should be able to determine that and put it up in your business canvas, BMC. Then channel, what channel of distribution? How do you distribute to your customer? How does your product get to the end user? Do you have a logistic company that you work with, or do you have your own bike? Do you have taxi that you use, or do you send it through your staff? What channel? So you should also look at it. Then you can also look at the social media platform. Which of the channel do you use in reaching your customer? Do you post on Facebook? Meanwhile, your customers are on Instagram. So you should also to note where your customers are. What channel do you use? Is it through WhatsApp call? Is it through direct call? Is it through text message? All you should know. Channel of distribution, you should know. Then your cost structure. The cost structure is also talking about how you minimize costs. Like somebody that mentioned that how they reduce costs is by producing or buying in bulk. So they don't buy one by one, they buy in bulk. You know, we also look at somebody that is into catering. They kill cow, you know, like 4 people or 5 people come together to kill the cow, so they share. In so doing, they are reducing costs. So that's cost structure. Then you look at the resources you use, the internet facility, the generator you use on a monthly basis. How do you think you can reduce cost from your generator so that you are not spending high, especially this time that fuel is costly? So look at cost structure, how you can minimize costs to a barest level. Then your revenue streams of income. how many products do you have that give you money on a monthly basis? So if you sew, you train, you teach, you train, you sell. So those are different channels at which you get income. You should be able to also state that out in your business model canvas. Thank you. So have I been able to explain in summary to those that ask?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you for
Yes.
Thank you for the time.
So we are going on break, like I said before.
Yes, sir. Bye, ma.
One more.
Wow, I'd even spend. So just 10 minutes. Let me give you 10 minutes more to come back. By my time here,
Okay,
it's 12:16. 12:16.
Yes, ma'am.
So we should be back by 12:25.
All right, ma'am. All right, ma'am.
12:25, so that we can take the business model, business plan.
Okay,
Then
ma'am.
if you have not submitted, I will share the template, BMC template with the admin, who will share with you all to also work on that.
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That's what I want to ask. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome. So see you by 12:25, please. We are all welcome back to class. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, ma. Good afternoon. Welcome back, ma.
Good
Yes, I
afternoon.
can
Welcome
hear
back.
Hear you, ma.
So can anyone? Yeah, just a quick summary of what we did in the first class. Anyone summarize what we did and what you learned, what we did in the class generally, then what you learned from the class. Oh yeah, quick, fast.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, I want to
Welcome back to
respond,
class.
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before the break, we did a business model canvas, which comprises about 9 components, such as key partners, which are your suppliers, key activities, that is your production process, value proposition, what value you bring to your customers, your customer relationship. Are you getting feedback? Are you in a close relationship with your customers? Then your cost structure, how you can reduce cost of production. Then the key resources, what you need to improve your business, such as whether capital, machinery, and all what. Then we talk about customer segments. Who are your target audience? Do you create a niche for yourself? You identify that. Then the channels. What channels do you use in your business? And last but not the least, revenue streams. How do you make other source of income apart from the main business you are doing? That's just the brief summary of what we learned. Then personally, my takeaway is when you are applying for grants, let all these 9 components be embedded in your business plan, in your pitch deck. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Any other person? Any other person, what we learned and what you learned from the class?
Hello, ma. Yes, ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you explained business model canvas, just like the first person has spoken, and you made us understand that it is the foundation of a business plan. Yes, ma. And you gave us the blocks that should be included in the business model canvas, which are about 9. They are 9 in number.
Yeah.
Yes, the key activities. Let's say for me now, who is a baker. So the first part is to identify my key partners, who are the vendors I get my materials from, the flour, the egg, the baking pans, and all the materials that I use in baking. And the key activities involve what are the things I do, like advertising my product, and then getting customers, like getting demand, then processing customers orders by mixing, from there we mix the baking material, the baking ingredient rather, that's the flour, that's the aspect of processing customers order. So you mix the ingredients to then
yeah, continue. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, please continue. Please continue. Yeah, please continue. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please continue. I can hear you. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Just like the other lady was saying about the things we did and we talked about before going for the break.
Okay.
So it was the business model canvas. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, and you let us know that
I can hear you. Please continue.
Blocks that are to be included in the business model canvas. So, namely, we have the key partners, that's the places you source your materials from, the key activities, we have the value proposition, we have the customer relationship, that's how you relate with your customers. Do you send them messages after they buy your product, or you just sell your product to them and you leave them to it, or do you get feedbacks from them? We also have the customer segment. That's who are the people you want to sell to? Who are the people you want to render your services to? Is it the male only, the female only, or a mass market? Who are your customers? Then we talked about the key resources. The resources you use for your business. Just like a baker, for example, you have the flour, the sugar, the space you use, the generator, the staffs, everything you use in your business to make your business go well. Then after that, we also talked about channel of distribution. That's how do you get your goods delivered to your customers? Do you do the delivery yourself, or do you have a delivery guy or whosoever helps you to deliver the products? And also, how do you advertise your products to your customers? How do they reach you? Is it by you advertising on your social media, or you advertise on radio or and the likes? That's how you channel your distribution, how they know about you and how you get them delivered. So the next one we also talked about was cost structure. That's how do you balance your business in order not to get shortage? How do you cut your costs? Are you the type that run your gen always? How do you get to manage to get the money for the fuel, or do you switch? Are you the type that have enough electricity in your place, or how do you manage your costs? So, and the last one was the revenue stream. That's where do you get your revenue from? How many products do you sell? How many services do you offer? The likes like that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so let's go on to business plan. Now, talking about business plan, we are all business owners. So this is a very important document that every business owner must have. So in a nutshell, what do you understand as, what do you know? What can you say about business plan? Business plan. What exactly is that business plan? Anyone? Business plan, what do you understand by that word, business plan?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, please. Yeah, hello. Yeah.
I said business plan can be a roadmap of your business.
Yes, just as simple as that. As simple as that. It's a roadmap, it's a template that guides you to how you want to do your business. That's just the simplest. Forget about English, forget about we put it. Business plan is a written document that gives guidance to your business. So how you want to run your business, that is what you include in your business plan. So it's an essential document that provides a description and overview of your company future. That's just what we know as business. It's a blueprint, you know. So the plan should explain your business strategies, your key goals, from moving from step A to step Z. That is what business plan is just talking about. So now in writing your business plan, because there's nothing you will do in this our business world, especially if you are looking at getting grant. I keep saying getting grant because this is what they request for. I've not seen that fellowship or accelerator program that you go through that they will not ask you to do your business plan or submit your business plan, especially if you want to get secure funding from it. Okay, so now in writing your business plan, there are some steps you need to know. Business plan can be 50 pages if you want to. Business plan can also be 10 pages if you want to. Business plan can also be 4 pages if you want to. So forget about that long. It's not until when you have that 50 pages business plan before you'll be sure that you have a business plan. But mind you, fellowships require different types. If you want to get a loan from Bank of Industry or SON, Standard Organization of Nigeria, if they are giving you a loan, they ask you to submit, they have a template already for that. So, and it's just like 50 to 60 business plan, well detailed and too voluminous. That's the way I put it. But that is what they request for if you need their assistance to get funded. So if you have such business plan ready, like that 50, 60 pages business plan, all you just need to do is to copy some functions from those comprehensive business plan to have like few slide business plan. If you're applying for Tony Elumelu Foundation, they ask you to submit a 4-page business plan. So you can see, so simplified means of submitting or writing another business plan. If you are submitting to different foundation, they have also their own guideline. So it's not until you have 50 or you have 10, just have a business plan, whatever suits you, write it, okay? If you want to pay a consultant to also write a business plan for you, for instance, you're paying a consultant to write the 50 pages, 60 pages business plan. It's quite expensive. You can't pay nothing like less than 200,000 to get that. Meanwhile, you can also sit down to write it yourself. And that is why this class is very important. So you learn the step-by-step on how to put up your own business plan. So in putting up your own business plan, what do you need to do in the first place? Research your industry. What industry are you going into? You know, when I was asking questions in the business model canvas, I asked what sectors, what industry. So you should know your industry: food, fashion, fintech, edutech, and so. You should know your industry, know where you belong to, manufacturing, and so. After knowing your industry, craft your company overview. What are you into? In a simple form, craft it. We are into food industry. We are specializing in outdoor catering services. We are specializing in agro-food production. Just a simple company overview. So when your business plan is seen, we can then say, oh, this is from this industry. Oh, this business plan is from this industry. So have a concept of what your business is all about. What do you want to do? So don't have a business plan that is stating another form of business. You're telling me that you are into catering. Meanwhile, your business plan is talking about fashion. No. So have a concept of your business, what your business is all about. Then identify who your customers or clients will be. Just like we learned in the business model canvas, your customer segment, who are they? So identify them. Figure out how the cash flow in your business will actually work. This aspect is very important. Cash flow, very important in business because the money that comes in, so you should be able to see how more money will be coming in and see how less money will be going out. That's the cost structure we are talking about, your cash flow. How do you get income? So you can have different 5 products that is giving you income. So cash flow is very important. Then your market and competitor analysis. When you're writing your business plan, this is very important. Your market segment, who are your target audience? Who are you reaching? Then your competitors. Who are the same people? Who are those people doing the same business you are doing? Especially if you identify that they are in the same streets or the same area with you. You are into fashion, and in that street alone, you have 10 or 20 people that are sewing. They are your competitors. So you need to know how to navigate and win the race. Write your marketing strategy. How do you want to market your product? Is it through online? Is it through attending exhibitions? Is it through radio? And so you should know that. And all these things are still falling back to your business model canvas. Outline your management and personnel. Who are your staff? Who are those that will be helping you do so? If you are registering for NAFDAC for products, NAFDAC will tell you to submit your products, your production manager resume. So who are your personnel? Who are your key management? The law, do you have a lawyer in your as part of your team? Do you have an accountant as part of your team? So who are the key management and personnel that is doing what in that your business? So write up your financial forecast. In the next 5 years, where do you want to see your financial book? Okay, in the next 5 years, I want to make, by the next 5 years, I want to be able to get $50,000 into our business account. You know, that's a target. So if you have a set target, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, you know, like that. Then we have components of a business plan. If you're writing your business plan, what you should have in those documents includes your cover page, your executive summary, your company description, your market analysis, target customers, your competitive analysis. How are you going to beat the other customers, the other competitors in that same organization, your management, organizational structures, the product and services you are rendering, okay? Then your marketing plan. How do you want to market? Channel of distribution, sales strategy. How do you want to sell your products? Your operation plans, your SWOT analysis, and finally your financials. All this must be included in your business plan. So this is just a description of your title coverage, how it should look like. This is a welcome mat that leads to your full business plan. So it's meant to be simple and highlights the legal information of your business. Okay, so if you are writing, you know, those are used to laptop, computer stuff, working on the MS Word, Microsoft Word, you need to put in your logo, you know, consider the color, consider beginning your cover page with a high resolution photo of your company logo. It's very important. Add your company name, then list company address and contact information. That's the title page. Then identify the date of completion of your business plan. So if you actually completed your business plan in 2021, write it, that business plan completion 2001, because it takes time. Business plan is not what you can just sit down one day and say you want to finish. Sometimes idea might be coming, so you can write one page and leave it. Another time, come back again, write another page and leave it. And so, but at the end of it all, write the date of completion. So consider your page numbering. If you're writing your business plan, you should number the pages, okay? Hello, who am I?
I am exceptional. I am exceptional.
And I'm exceptional.
Very good. Yeah, so I want to know that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so the other one, executive summary. Executive summary of your business plan is designed to capture the reader's attention. An overview that briefly explains your business, your mission, your products, your team, the problem you are solving, the target audience, and the key financial information. Some organizations will ask you to submit your executive summary. If you are used to applying to fellowship programs, they ask you to submit your executive summary, you know. So if you have it one page that is stating your vision, your mission, your products, your team, just one page that covers all in your executive summary. Then in writing, your executive summary ensures to focus on providing your information in summary. That's just it. So keep your language strong and positive when you are writing your executive summary. Keep it short, no more than 1 or 2 pages long, at least. So polish your executive summary. Make it some that are good with technology. Make your executive summary be, you know, when they see it, they say, wow, this is lovely. So polish your executive summary, then tailor it to your audience. If you are talking about agro-food, let it just talk about agro-food. If you are talking about training the farmers, let it just be there. Tailor it to your audience so that when you send in your executive summary to anywhere you're sending it to, Anybody can read it and just understand without even asking questions. Before you know it, they will give you, approve that stuff that you need from them. So the company description, describe your company. This is the second piece of a business plan. This is also similar to your executive summary, but this should be short and simple. So in starting this, you start by laying out in simple terms what you do. In our business model canvas, we stated your key activities. So this, you talk about what you do. This, tell what problem you will solve or you are solving, need you will satisfy, or want you will fulfill. So your business should state it, that to this product, okay, just give me a name of your product. Let me say, what's the name? Milk. So what's product or egg? So you stated that this egg is solving this problem. Okay, so you must state the needs you are profiling. Baby food for babies that cannot eat. When they taste this food, in fact, they will love it, you know, so you have to state it all in your company description. So before you can begin to explain your product or service and how it works, you have to lay out the value you intend to create. So if you are producing baby food, what value are you giving? That baby food, what do you intend to give that child when that child takes it? So we have a lot of baby food out there, but why will I come back and buy from you? You know, I have someone who is into baby food production, and she will say, oh, she have different variants. There's strawberry, there's chocolate, there's this, there's that. So if that baby, knowing that babies, they love sugary things, so she had natural, makes that baby to keep yearning to take more and wanting to take more, and it must be written in that product. Hello, who am I?
I'm exceptional.
I am exceptional. Very good. I want to know that, yes, I'm communicating. So imagine describing a stapler for the first time without first stating that you have created a revolutionary manner to clamp individual papers together without the use of binding. So this is introducing a stapler. We all know what stapler is. So if you have not mentioned that, oh, there's this product that I have produced now, it can bind two papers together, nobody will know what you're talking about. So you have to first state that, oh, it's a solution to clip two papers together. Then somebody can say, oh, stapler, yeah. So the bottom line, you must be able to concisely state what your business does. For who? If you are into baby food production, who are you producing to? Babies. And babies cannot come to buy from you, mind you. So you are actually producing. So this is when target audience coming. You are selling for mothers. Fathers too can also buy for their children, right? So you must state it for who and for what is that product aiming to achieve. So your mission statement, this explains what your company wishes to do. Your objective, it should be clearly stated. Okay, you should clearly state the purpose and its measurable goals in a simple sentence. For example, we intend to make enough profit to generate a fair return for our investors and to finance continued growth and development in quality products. So this is a mission statement for an organization. So that's why when you walk into some company, you see them, they will write out their mission statement. Their own intention is to make enough profit, okay? So when they make enough profit to generate a fair return for investors, meaning that they've gotten money from somewhere. So their aim is to make enough profit so that they are able to have a fair return. So the investors will be happy, they will also be happy, okay? To finance continued growth and development in quality products. So our mission is to maintain a friendly, fair, and creative work environment which respects diversity, new ideas, and hard work. That's another mission statement. So you have to know how to put your own in a short and simple form. So your mission statement should be between 1 and 3 sentences and never exceed 100 words. It should be short, catchy, action-focused statements that encapsulate what your business does and what its values are. So can anyone tell me their own company mission statement? I know you all have a mission statement. So let me hear 1 or 2 mission statements from our audience, please. Your mission statement, please. Yeah, mission statement. Please go on, say something.
Our mission statement at Mamushka Food is to bring out distinctive flavors and aroma in food through combination of healthy spices while promoting healthy eating and total well-being.
All right. Thank you. Someone else, mission statement. Hello, someone else, mission statement. Who am I? I want to get response from people from this class. Who am I?
I am exceptional.
I am exceptional.
Yeah, so if you're an exceptional person in this class, what is your mission statement? I want to also hear your own mission statement.
So our mission statement is to serve our customers with tasty, healthy, and quality meals.
Simple as that. So fashion line, can I get someone from fashion line? What's your mission statement?
Okay, our mission statement at Zoe Kiddies World is to get our customers the best kids essentials they will need for their children from 0 to 16 years.
Yeah, so that is it. It's just as short as that. Your mission statement should just be short and talk about what you are there to offer to your customers. So then tell us about your product and services. What are your products? What are the services you are rendering to your customers? So you should also note it out. All right. So now you can tell about how the product you have designed or how the service you have developed is going to address the customer's problem and needs or wants. Just like the shoe, I used a shoe cobbler for an example. Somebody that have this pain that each time he goes to the market to buy shoe, he doesn't get his size. So that means he needs a cobbler that will be building shoes for him. So if your product is you build shoe, you should be able to solve that challenge so that you are not making undersized shoe for your customers or oversized shoe for your customers. So in this form, you should be able to even get the size of that your customer before you provide that shoe for them. So you solve needs based on customers' problem and not just because you want to go into business. Sometimes it's good to take a survey of what those that you want to provide services for. Ask them, okay, what are your problems? So somebody that is going to cobbler, you can ask such questions. Okay, what do you find your sizes in market easily? And so from there, you'll be able to know what to provide to the general class. So you gradually add more detail or build upon how your product or services process work. So if you are into baby food, you state it how it works. You first scoop out the baby food, put it in a plate, mix with water, process of how they can use the product. You also need to introduce it in your business plan. So your services includes event planning, training, consultation. Our products are plantain flour. You list all your products and the services you are offering in your business plan. Then your market analysis. So this is an area that helps you to understand the entire market. In some grant application, they will ask you that what's your entire market, what's your the total number of offering. What do you get from the entire market? So you say, oh, in Lagos, our business and our baby food, we serve 100 families. Let me just restrict it to a street, like 100 families in Bagada Street. So I'm calling Bagada is my office, so I'm using my street. So I can say, oh, in my street alone, Bagada Street, that my target is to reach 100 women or 100 parents, 100 fathers, 100 mothers who have babies. So my target is to reach those customers with my baby food. So you should know your market analysis and analyze how you want to reach those customers. Okay, so the market analysis gives the entrepreneur all of the information necessary to determine whether a product, service, or idea is a valid business opportunity. So in getting your market analysis, it's good to go to do feasibility studies first. You know, if you are going to business of food product, baby food production, it's good to find out that in your streets, how many mothers do we have? So that you don't just start that baby food and nobody in that your streets will patronize you, because one, maybe nobody in your streets has baby, they have grown-up children, so they don't need baby food, and you are expecting that people in your streets will patronize you. No. So sometimes do mass market researching to know feasibility studies, to know who will need your products before you go into that particular production. Of course, in doing your feasibility studies, you need to do the in-depth and include lots of primary and secondary research. So you research, okay. So I have outlined information from the market analysis that you should include in the business plan. So now let me list what you should include in your market analysis sector. Start by conducting market feasibility, yeah. So this involves the direct research of customers. It generally involves some form of information gathering about the customer's preference, their pain and gain using questionnaires or survey or such. So like I explained, so you can do that questionnaire, ask question. You can put up a questionnaire. Some group chat, I've been in a group where they put out, okay, we are having this market research. We want you to help us fill this survey. So you can do that. Then you can also do one-on-one questionnaire, so that will also give you guide on how to put your market analysis in place. So research is generally split into primary and secondary research. So secondary research may look to population and demographic data taken by the government. So if you search customer survey, targeted articles or survey or data derived from other source. So if you search online, you will get information on that market potential that you need. Then primary research involves direct research of your intended customers. This includes observational research, such as monitoring potential customers that will patronize you. So in the case of primary and secondary research, you are attempting to obtain both quality and quantity data about your potential customers. So this information will be instrumental in evaluating the business opportunity and scoping your approach to conducting business. So you need to do your market research through primary research and secondary research. Then your target customers, you need to include it. You know, doing your research will help you know who you want to serve. After knowing those that you want to serve, then your target audience, you write it, who are your customers? Male, female, corporate world, blue chip staffs, and so since you understand your product and how the general population will see your product or service, you have to identify the individuals or businesses who will be interested in becoming your customers. Are you selling to individual? Are you doing B2B, business to business, or business to customers? Fashion line, are you producing for another company to sell, or are you sewing to one person at a time, individual? Are you supplying garments to like industries like hospitals, companies that use your garment and sew? So you need to know who you are supplying to. So remember, your product or service will solve a problem or satisfy a need, like we keep saying, the value. So importantly, your product or service may serve different needs or wants for different segments of customers. So if you are the type that have different products that is serving different needs, good. If you're also the type that is providing niche business, you have some people that can take your food specifically for diabetes patients or for cancer patients, and so that's a niche market. Or you are the type that anyone can go. The lady in that supply motivational water bottle, everybody will drink water, so that's a mass market. So it's not a niche market. So you need to identify where you belong. So you also need to identify the characteristics of your potential customers, their age, their gender, their preference. What do they like? If you are into fashion, have you checked to find out if this customer likes suits or likes ready to wear or bespoke, or you need to know the preference of your customer. Do you have male dominated customers or female dominated customers? What status are they in the community? Are they the high profile people, the middle earn income people, or the low income earners? So you need to know them. How do you get them? Are they on the highlands, the Lekki people, the Ikoyi people, or they are Jegule people? Are you serving their Jegule people? You just understand where your customers are and how to get them, so that you don't just beat about the bush. If you are providing garment for high profile customer, maintaining, or are you providing for both high profile customers or low income customers? Just know those who are your customers that you're providing services for. Remember, as a business owner, the whole objective is to make money. Okay, so if the market isn't sufficiently large to make the sale of your products, then you will need to revisit something about your product or your business model. So if you have like in this Bagara products, what I'm producing on a daily basis. Hello, who am I?
I am exceptional.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So you need to know where you need to know to be sure that your business, your product is giving you enough profit. So if it's not giving you enough profit, then revisit it to know how and what you need to do to be able to generate more profit for that business. Then your competitive analysis, this must be included in your business plan. Who are your competitors? Competitors are the barriers to your business entry, and how you will beat them. That's what this stage is talking about. So in this section, you have to identify all the aspect of the market that could keep you out. The same food spices you are producing, another person is also producing that same food spices. So, but what you need to do to beat that market so that you will still be in that market. Otherwise, the competitor will just push you out. That is what this competitive analysis section of your business plan is talking about. Okay, so if there are a certain number of competitors or competitive product service, why is that? tell us why you will be able to enter the market. So if you are writing this competitive analysis and you want to write it that, oh, I have 5 competitors in this street alone. I have other four companies that are into what I am producing. However, I am going to outbeat them because I have seen that the services I am providing, they are not providing it. Then you have to list what are those services that you are providing that those other people are not providing it. Maybe you are using technology to sell, and other people, they are not technology driven. So you state it that, oh, you are more advantageous in this area than those other people. Because competitors are bound, we are bound to have competitors in any business we are doing. But you have to decide to determine what you need to do to be able to beat them so that they don't push you out of the market. So you list them in your business plan. Okay, so list how you will be successful in taking their share. We have chicken pie. You too, you are making chicken pie. So how do you want to be able to run that race so that you are selling higher? If possible, push them out of the market. That's what business is all about. So is it that you want to make your own pie bigger so that people can come to you, or you want to make it cheaper so that people can come to you? So you need to check competitive analysis. So let me go back here. Competitive analysis to industry. Let's share what you have been doing to win the race in your business. Competitive analysis, food and fashion, agric. Who are your competitors and what are you doing to beat the race in business? Question, and I need answer.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, please go on.
My name is Mbashola. We are entrepreneur concept. We are into nylon bag production. That's the plastic shopping bag. The normal.
I can't hear you, please.
I said that my name is Rashishola. I said black nylon bag production. And what? Can you hear me?
Okay, yes,
hello.
Better now. Yeah, hello, go on.
Hello?
Hello, please
hello?
Go on. Yeah, please go on. Hello? 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 Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma. You're audible now.
Okay. Yeah. So please go on. Someone was saying something before. Competitive analysis. What are you doing in that's your business that is making you take the fair share of the business to beat the other people in that same industry? That's the question. What are you doing as a business person to get the fair share?
Good afternoon, ma.
Hello.
Hello,
yeah.
ma.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I'm Idoa Wotende, the founder of Viridian Farms.
Okay.
I'll be talking in relation to the animal husbandry. Let me take one of the animal. Let me take rabbit as an example. The meat market. We have other meat source.
Niche market. Okay.
Yes, from goat meat, beef, even chicken, and the rabbit meat, which is probably when I say an upcoming market, the product is kind of a bit expensive due to the high cost of production and the quality of the meat compared to chicken. So what we do at Viridian Farms to tend to like reduce the price to try and convince some people to even try our product. It is with regards to the feed, which is where bulk of the cost goes into. We tend to grow some of the crops that are used in the feed formulation. The one we could grow from our hand, we grow it instead
of now.
Hello. I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm listening. Go on.
Okay, and another thing is because housing too is very, very expensive. Getting cages done, so we tend to have one or two of our staffs sent to courses. Seminars to learn it. So that tends to also bring down the cost. We make the housing ourselves. We make the feed ourselves too. So that helps in bringing down cost. And if others are selling, we could come down to about 100, 200 naira lower than the normal price, and they are getting same quality. Hello, ma?
All right, so meaning that, yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, yes, and the other thing, probably at the...
Hello, yeah, competitive. That means you have this advantage over the other people who are in same business with you.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, ma? Ma?
Idowu, what I'm saying is that all these services you are providing, those other people who are into the same business with you, they are not providing it. That is what will give you an edge in this business. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's move. Thank you very much. So who will be your competitors? So here you should prepare an exhaustive list of the players who will compete against you in the immediate relevant and prospective market. So if you are writing these aspects in your business plan, hello?
I'm here, ma.
Hello? Yeah.
Hello, ma.
So I've moved on. So let's listen. Now, hello? Hello, can you hear me? Who am I?
I'm exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now, these same competitors, you should prepare the exhaustive list of all the players. So if you are writing it in your business plan, look at your street or your area and list the names of those people who are doing the same business with you. You write them. You write their name, their location, and give a brief profile of what they do or what they provide. Okay, so you will then state, how are they a threat to you? You need to check if they are really a threat to you or you are a threat to them. Then how are you going to beat them? If you discover that they are a threat to you, how are you going to push them out of the business so that you can remain? So you should think on how and what to do to become a threat to others, because they're also thinking to become a threat to you. So that when you see them, when you hear their name, you become afraid. And before you know it, you won't do that business again. So you need to check what exactly can you do to just say, oh, this one, I'm far better than this one. They can't stand me where I am in my own business. So this is what competitors' advantage is talking about. In your business plan, you should have it. So you don't have to be too much, but list them. You might have just 4 competitors in your area. Then look at what they are doing that you are not doing. Look at what you can do better. Even if they are doing same, look at how you can do it better. So that anybody coming to that area will check on your own place first before they look at the other competitors. Then your management and organization structure. Who and who is doing what for you? So you name them, their title, their responsibility, their qualifications. So if you are submitting a business plan, you say, oh, you have HR, maybe one person, name the person, the responsibility that HR is doing. Then you have head of marketing, name the person, the responsibility in that of that person. You have cleaners, name them. So you list your management and organizational structure in your business plan. Then how your organizational flow charts. Okay, so this one should be laid with your operational responsibilities on a daily basis. Somebody that's so. Do you have those who cut separately, and then another set of people who sew? So this is operational responsibility. So you should have a flow chart of your organization. So if you are listing that this is our production process, you have the production guys, production managers who produce. Then you have another department, the packaging manager, those who package. Then you have another department, marketing, those who then go out to sell the product and market. So that is what this one is saying. Then you have maybe the training and learning and training department in that same organization. The person who is in charge of training and development, you write the name, you write the functions, and so everybody, when anybody comes to work, they know that this is what I'm meant to do. They don't have to ask anybody. So you should have those things written down. Once you employ anybody in your organization, all you just need to do is send them your organizational executive summary. This is what we do, your work production, your workflow on a daily basis. So they just get into work without asking much question. Okay, so your chains of authority that will become, this is just it. I will send the slide. So I'm trying to explain that your flow chart, like I mentioned, when forming your business, you begin to forge relationship with outside parties who can provide advice and services to your business. What do I mean? We all are friends, a lawyer, accountant, because as a business owner, we understand that paying all these people might be too much on us. But if you have a friend, you say, oh, my friend, I know you're an accountant, but please come and help me in my accounting work. With that relationship you have built, the person can say, okay, I will help you and I will not collect anything. That's relationship. Then you can also look at the legal person. Oh, I have a lawyer as a friend. In case I have an issue with my legal document, you have someone there that can help you. Then your HR personnel too. These are just relationships we build in order to help our business. Because if you want to pay for this service, it might be too high. So all you just need is to build relationship with these people so that they can help your business. Alfred. Yeah. And you don't want to build a business that is just you alone. So you should have team that are doing things even when you are not there. You have teams on ground that are helping you do the work. So you should have a flow chart. So investors will want to see that the business is stable and there is ample talent to perform all of the functions necessary to carry out the business functions and grow goals. So all right. So I think network. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but
yes,
you
we
can't
can hear
see
you.
my. Yeah, okay, connecting.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we are hearing you, ma'am.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, ma'am.
Very good. Now, business formation stage. You will need to state the stage of your business. In your business plan, you have to state it, whether it's a startup, whether it's an existing business, is it incorporated, have you registered it, and when, then what type, is it business name or limited liability, is it an NGO? You have to state it in your business. So what operational license do you have? You also need to consider that, do you have this license to like NAFDAC, like SON, like many other license that you need to get, like facility, fire extinguisher. Do you have all those things in place? Those are the license I'm talking about. Then your marketing plan. This aspect is also important when you are writing your business plan, because investors want to know your marketing plan. You know, sales is what gives profits. If you are not selling enough, you might not make that money you want. So that's where marketing plan comes in. And in considering your marketing plans, you need to consider the 3 P's: place, promotion, and price. So the place is, where are you? Are you in Bagada? Are you in Ikeja? Are you on the Highland, Lekki? Are you in Abuja? Where? Even if you're in Abuja, Abuja is a known place. Where in Abuja? So place, where exactly? Or do you have a physical place, or you have an online place? So your place matter. Then promotion, do you do adverts all the time for your business? So in looking at promotion, you want to look at the traditional marketing tools, such as placing your messages and adverts in trade shows, catalogs, television, radio, newspaper, yellow pages. Then you can also look at yellow pages. Yellow pages is a good one. Yellow pages is a page that people in abroad, they go to check for business in Lagos. They can type in business in Lagos. So if your business is not on that yellow pages, you might not be found. So if you are the type that include your name or business on yellow pages, anybody abroad can find you. So you can also utilize yellow pages, signboards, direct mail. Do you send regular mail as a way of promoting your business? Do you distribute brochures, like that? Then other traditional means include using word of mouth marketing, word of mouth, sales representatives or agents. You have those agents placed in supermarkets, or if you go to ShopRite, you have companies have their representatives in ShopRite, and placing your products with retailers also, like that, depending on which one you want to use. Then we have emerging marketing tools, which will you use new media based source such as pay-per-click advertising, Google paid advert, websites development and search engine optimization, sales site, Amazon or professional service listing sites, social media marketing, Twitter, Instagram, and the like. So you need to know which one you want to use. Then you should have a budget for your promotion, because adverts, you spend a lot for advertising. So we encourage that in writing your business plan, state the budget you have for advertising, that on a monthly basis, I want to spend 20,000 for adverts. So which means 20,000 is what you budget for your advert. You should have a budget. Then price. What price will you charge for your products? How much are the other people charging? So it's part of your marketing strategy to know if you need to reduce your price or you need to, increase your price. Price is very important. So you will determine whether you are the highest quality, lowest price is that you hope to achieve and promote. You will need to price the product accordingly. Who am I?
I'm exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
I'm exceptional. Very good. So your price is very important. So your first step in determining the price is to determine what customers are willing to pay for that product. So you can ask questions that, oh, this table, this food, this cup, this motivational water bottle, how much can you pay for it? You know, you can start by asking customers to know how much they can pay. So by the time you get 5 people giving you how much they feel they can pay, you can then determine how much you can charge on that product. So it's very good to also ask questions. So your place, your promotion, your price, very important aspect, and you need to state it in your business plan. Then what strategy do you use for your business? So once you feel that you fully understand your market, your primary customer base, secondary customer base, how the customer will use your product, why the customer will use your product, you can begin outlining a marketing strategy, by how you will employ certain tools and tactics to reach your customers. So, and this depends on what you are into. So do you want to be seen as innovative, the most affordable, the highest quality, the fastest or best service provider, easy to use? But mind you, product cannot be all things to all people. So concentrate on your own target audience alone. So you cannot be serving all. Adeyinka Taiwo, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Can you just help me scroll down the slide?
I can't hear you. Can you be audible enough?
Yeah, the slide, ma'am. Hello?
This slide, okay.
So, the former slide, ma'am. The former slide. Help us scroll it down.
Okay, okay. Strategy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, is that taken? So sales distribution channel. So this also we mentioned in your business model canvas, your distribution channel. How do you want to sell your product? Is it via online? Is it and so? So your channel. Is it a physical place? Do you need a physical place for your business, or like we mentioned before? All right, so common method of delivery include internal sales force, outside sales agent or representative, placement in retail stores, establish sales facilities in strategic location, catalog, website, telephone order. Just determine the strategy you want to use. Now, if you want to look at this business model canvas, the English are different, but they are the same thing. So that's what you should understand, because in applying for grant also, we are still saying the same thing, but it will come in another form of English. But just understand what you need to put in place. So then your sales forecast. In writing this, you can begin projecting your sales that revenue depends upon your volume of sales at a given price. So if you are producing 100 spices, how many do you need to sell to get a certain amount? So that is what will help you determine your sales forecast. I'm producing 100. That you need to finish selling that 100. How many people do you need to use to sell that 100 products? Then how much will you get after selling the 100 products? So if you see that you are not meeting up your targets, then you can increase the number of people that will be selling increased number of products. So you have to forecast your sales, and this has to be written down. Business plan is a written down document that shows where your business is starting, sense of business plan. So if you understand this, you just write them down. So if you need clarity in later on in the future, you just go back to your business plan and check where you started from and where you are going to. That's what business plan does. All right, so you want to develop a sales worksheet where you outline your monthly projected sales. Yes, so you outline your weekly projected sales, outline your monthly projected sales, then you can do quarterly projected sales, then of course you do annual or half a year, then annual projected sales. These are very important when you are forecasting your sales, because this sales forecast will come in your financials. Financials is very important in your business plan. As much as your business plan is there, we also want to see your financial plan, especially if you want to get a loan from any organization. They ask for both your business plan and your financial plan. Then operational plan. This one is just talking about the production process, how your services is being carried out on a daily basis. Your production timeline, how long does it take you to produce a unit of uniform? You want to supply like 50 uniform to an organization in one day. How many people do you need to get that done? So this is what your operational plan is talking about. So it's talking about production process, how your work is being carried, and production timeline. All these has to be put in place. Then your operational plan also look at the vulnerability. You should identify any potential problems that could arise when you are producing your product, when you are working on it. Whatever problem might arise, you have to identify it. So when you are not around, your team can carry on your behalf, so that when that problem also occurs, they know what to do. They are not disturbing you, calling you to ask you, but they already know what to know. So you need to also identify those problems. Then your quality control. How do you maintain oversight of the production or service provision process? So you need to develop a supervision of the process. Do you have a supervisor that check what staff are doing, so that some people will not just clock in and say they have reported to work, meanwhile they are not doing what they are supposed to do, they are sleeping? So do you have control in place? Who is checking on others? You need to put that in plan. That's under your operational plan. Then your customer service that we said, so what is your plan for customer service? Do you celebrate customer service every year? Your sales communication, your return products. When customers return products to you, how do you relate to them? Are you the type that when they buy product, that's all? You don't even apologize when they come and make complaints. So do you have a customer follow-up? You follow them up. This should be included in your plan also. Then your SWOT analysis. What does SWOT stand for? Anybody? SWOT analysis, what does it stand for? Acronyms.
Hello, ma. Strength, weakness. I don't know. Is it threat or I can't remember again, Jerry.
Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
Yeah, so that is it. So there is this, as in your business plan, you need to include your SWOTs. What are your strengths? Your business, what strengths do you have? Your strengths and weakness are the internal factor to your organization, while your opportunities and threats are the external factors. Okay, so SWOT analysis is sometimes called internal and external analysis. So in case of another program, they ask you that what are your internal and your external analysis? They are still referring to SWOT analysis. So you need to develop a SWOT analysis. So it can also help you to create or fine-tune your business strategy. So what are your strengths? If you are using strengths, okay, so using SWOT analysis helps you to assess your strengths. So what are your strengths? Do you have that good product, that colorful logo that anybody cannot get? Some logos alone is what wow some investors. When they see your concept, they see that logo, beautiful logo. So you might have strengths, you might have technology strengths, in doing your business. You might have that social media strength in, you know, your marketing, your product are online. That might be your strength. Then what are your weaknesses? You don't have enough hands to produce that, to work in your factory. So it's not making you to meet targets. So that can be your weakness, because you don't have enough funding. You don't have enough staff to help you produce. So you are only working alone. So you have limited product on ground. That's your weakness. And you look at the opportunity. What are the opportunities in your area? Maybe you are the only one in that area. So you have opportunity to sell to a whole lot of people in that your area. That's the opportunity. Then you can also look at your threats. What are the economic threats? Maybe there is no funding, there is no support, the weather is not friendly enough. You know, you're also looking at threats of competitors. You're also looking at a threat of products. Your products, you don't have large patronage. Meanwhile, that the other competitors have great number of customers, and you don't have, you have like few customers, and so that is serving as threats to you. An environment, whether the weather is it favorable to your own kind of business, that could be a threat to you. So review your weakness, make a step-by-step action plan to evaluate their importance and mitigate the risks they pose for your business. So when you review that weakness and review the threats, use it to work around. Evaluate your opportunities, okay? Those opportunities around that you have that can make you have that competitive edge over the other people. You need to look around, evaluate it, then weigh up your threats so that it doesn't happen. Those threats will not push you out of business. Then your financials. Yeah, this aspect is also very important. Develop the financial section. We give the business founder managers a plan for budget. Your financial is talking about the budget, talking about your cash flow, talking about your projection plan. So this document is very important, because if you are requesting for loan, you are requesting for grants, they ask for your financials. Your financial will determine whether a founder will want to fund you. If you cannot provide a good financial projection for your business, you might not be able to get secure funding. So most business owners, a lot are lacking in this area. So my own advice is that you can consult an accountant to help you with your financials. You cannot do it all. So we also learn to outsource. So in the area that you are not that gifted, you can outsource it. If you are not gifted in internet usage, you can outsource it. Get in social media people that can help you handle the social media aspect of your business. If it is financial, get in accountants, auditors, let them help you to look into your financials so that you will not be running at loss thinking you are making profits. So this is very important. Disclose the personal net, asset, obligation, outside investments, you know. So your financial also list your seed capital. In this aspect of your business plan, list it. What do you want? How much do you want? There is this funding. I don't know, Friends of Oshibaju, if you have heard about it. He gives 1 million every March 8th. Is in celebrating his birthday. He gives 1 million naira funding to business owners less than 35, between the age of 18 to 35. So he asks for this funding. Now, this question all the time, what do you want? What do you need? But what you need, you must be able to outline it to make sure it is just, it fall within that 1 million naira funding. So if it's asking that, okay, what do you need? How much do you want? And you are listing 5 million worth of funding, it will just push you out, because they're only giving 1 million in funding. So you should also understand how it works when it comes to funding. But in your business plan, write everything you need. Your own business, you might need 10 million naira to run your business, okay? but write it in your business plan. So I've just used your Osinbajo funding as a case study that in case you're applying for such, is only giving 1 million. So if your business is in need of 10 million, you have two choices. Either you don't apply for that funding, or you see how to just minimize those your financial and make it say, okay, you need 1 million, and write it and submit the proposal. All right. So include your profits, 12-month profit and loss project. Financials has a lot. That is where you put your revenue, your expenses, your profit and loss. So all the figures must be estimated in your financial. So remember, one of the key purposes of business plan is to attract investors. That is just the essence. You can run your business without having a business plan. But mind you, if you are looking for investors, you must have a business plan. Okay? So, and these investors, they give you their own guideline. Like I mentioned when I started, that some will tell you to submit a 50 pages business plan, while some will ask you to submit 4 pages business plan. Just know what they want. Like the friend of Osinbajo is one template self that you are submitting. That is just 1,000 words or 500 words. I can't remember. I know it's just 1 page. So that is it. So you have to know who are the investors when you are submitting or sending your business plan to them. But just have that comprehensive business plan that can guide you anytime, any moment. So then funding required, you must list it. How much do you need? How much have you raised? How did you raise the money? Then from what source? They ask you, is it through friend and family? Is it through grants? Is it through loan? You also have to put it. Then how will you pay back? So if you say you need your money, the total money you need for your business is 10 million. Then you need grants, you need loan, you need equity funding. You list it that, okay, from this 10 million, loan should be 4 million, grant 6 million, equity funding 2 million. So list it that way. Then there's a section that now say, how will you pay back in case of loan? So if you get loan, how do you intend to pay back? You have to write it also in your business plan. Then appendices that you attach in your business plan, you might not put them, but you attach it as an appendices if you are sending your document in case of sending, you know. So these are material that has to the business plan, but doesn't belong in the body. And this material are the primary and secondary research I talked about. If you are adding it, you don't add it in the body of your business plan, but you have it separately. Your organizational flow chart, you also have it separately. Your competitors charts, you need to have it separately. List of assets that you want, the one that you want and the one that you have also, you need to have it. Employee backgrounds, like I mentioned in the management structure, the backgrounds, are they BSc holder? Your employee, the HR manager, is he master's holder, PhD holder, BSc holder? You know, you need to have them. Then building layouts. Your building, you should have a layout. Oh, it's a bungalow. We have a, you know, lay it out. You should have it separately. Then resume of the business owner. All these are the documents you should have separately apart from your business plan. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we have come to the end of business plan class. Thank you very much for having me. Any question?
Thank you so much.
Before I give you my assignment, because the class is ending for 2, although this is past 2. So I will entertain few questions before I give you my assignment and we meet tomorrow again in class. Yeah, question. Question, please. Hello. Hello, who am I?
I'm exceptional, ma.
I'm exceptional.
Very good. Yeah. Question?
I'm exceptional, ma.
Yeah. Question, please.
I'm exceptional.
Any question from this class?
Thank you. Yes, can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much for the session. I just want to make a request. Can we get access to the slide?
Can't hear you.
I said, can we have access to the slide?
Okay, yes, I'll share it. I'll share the business plan slide and the business model canvas. I'll share it with the admin. So she will share with you all.
Thank you, Ma.
Yeah, so question. Okay, so if we don't have question, now my assignment, you have to do a 2 pages business plan and send to me before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Using these templates that I've given you, do your own business plan. Just 2 pages and send to me before 10 tomorrow. We'll be taking pitching tomorrow, business pitching for funds. You want money as a business owner. So we'll be learning how to pitch to get funding for your business. So before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I would like you to submit your business plan to my email before 10 a.m. So once we come to class by 10 a.m. tomorrow, I don't want to receive any other assignment from anybody. All assignments should come in before 10 a.m. from now till 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Hello, madam.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm okay.
Can we have access to the PowerPoint?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if no other question coming.
Oh, sorry, ma, it was the assignment.
Yeah, business plan using this template that I've shared with you. You have to submit a 2 pages business plan to my email before 10 tomorrow, latest by 9:30 a.m. in the morning, so that I can also go through to know that we are all following.
Okay, the same email.
The same email, yes. I've
The same
already
email
seen your
we use for the business model.
The same email you use in sending your BMC. Send your business plan to that same email. All right, so when we get to class tomorrow, those that send, I will then review.
Ma.
Please.
Hello,
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma. So
good
then this page is in Word document, right? The 2 pages in Word document.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So where to send? Hello, ma. Where are we sending the business plan, ma? Where are we sending it? You can type your email there.
Everyone, please fill your attendance. The attendance link is on the chat box. Thank you.
Hello, admin. Good afternoon.
I can hear you.
Please, you promised to help us get the slides from the lecturer who took us on branding.
I'm sending a message to her now.
Oh, I'm talking
For
about
branding.
last week's lecturer. Yes, branding.
Yeah, I will reach out to her again. How about that? She said she sent it to my email, but I can't find it. So I'll reach out
Please
to her
help us.
again.
Thank you.
Hello, admin. Is that all? Are we done for the day? Can we go?
Yes, if you fill the attendance, you can leave.
Yes, I have. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Have you have a lovely day. I'll upload the recordings when it's available.
Hello. Good afternoon, ma.
I can hear you.
So where are we to send the business plan?
You have to send it to our email.
Where is the email?
I'll ask her for the email again.
So you can quickly even share it on the platform so that we can all have it.
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
I have a question. Okay. I want to ask that for those.
Sorry, I can't hear you now. Like your network is really bad. Please write it on chat box.
Okay.
Chidi, thank your stars that Mabel stood her ground. If both of you had fled, that would have been the end of this journey.